So what I want to do tonight is, let's get to the tavern. I want to level up Hanit so we can just finish her story off and then put her back in the tavern where she belongs. I'm also going to make her a dancer for some double dancing. Travel banter, apparently. It's because Hanit hasn't been in my party forever. Hey! Hunting ain't an easy life, is it? I'm still but apprentice, and not a hunter true. Tell me, is your master a good man? Mine is. Well, he's not my master, per se. Just someone I look up to more than anyone. I haven't met him in years. Still, if I knew he was in danger, even vicious fiends couldn't stop me from rushing to his aid. We established in your chapter 4 that he's dead. Sorry, I'm just saying. Thinking how you feel is all. Anyway, just remember I'm here to fix up any wounds you suffer on the way. Usually Ophelia does it, actually. So you don't have to hold anything back in your quest to save him. What's the matter? I was merely waiting for my turn to speak. And now that it has come, allow me to thank thee from the bottom of my heart. I gotta remember. Gotta try to auto-translate that shitty old-timey talk on the fly. Where to level up? Probably just outside a tier 3 town, right? I'm not really in a rush to use Alphen over Ophelia either, so I'll leave a lot to the imagination there, isn't it? There we go. And then, yeah, swap out Alphen for Ophelia. And then we'll have to, like, fine-tune Ophelia because we want elemental defense, not just optimize. Oh, shit, this is what I wanted. Change party Ophelia. I mean, that still gives her 914 elemental defense. And we wanted to make her a Starseer. Yeah, just walk outside of the town. I think actually the shit in the sewers was a pain, but we can still try her dungeon. Yes, enjoy your auction, just passing through. So yeah, she needs to be, well, at least 50, because her stupid Pokemon have to be able to solo shit for her story quests. And then, yeah, just bewildering grace the shit out of anybody that comes along. 919 elemental defense, not too bad. Oh man, she doesn't have a lot of, well, she's only level 20, but she doesn't have a lot of SP to actually be dancing. Do I have fucking evasive maneuvers on or something? Crab battle. Ooh, a surprise. Start off strong. Oh, I have to remember that Ophelia can make us double dance. Oops. That's going to be painful. Don't have any way to cure poison with this group. Just heal more every turn. Just go through it. The hell? Thought I did ice. I think maybe I didn't. Slumber wave. Oh shit. Hmm. There we go. Not really sure what the efficient way to level is besides banking on the dancing. Uh-oh. I'm gonna give Primrose a pomegranate to... Oh, is she still dancing? Knowing my luck, I'll probably get silenced. Completely recovered. I've never seen that dance before, but now I keep seeing it. Keep it to her, because it's her turn to dance. I'm sure Alfric will smile upon us. Or not! Let's see if it stops me from actually casting the dance. Nope. Oh, her stats are low, so the dance isn't actually doing a lot of damage. Oh, we just gotta end this before it gets poisoned to death. It's gonna be a bit of a climb to 50, unfortunately. Full heal at least. Banditos. It's fine. Oh, yeah, there's a weak just spear. Whoops. I'm not doing sight. Alright, she's dead. Use an olive of life. Double JP. I need some sort of XP multiplier. Can it give me double mist? I gotta unsilence both of them. I'm actually running low on them. There you go. Give me that double dance. Ooh. Actually, we're gonna have to kill him though, now that he's here. Alright, he's dead. Yeah, there doesn't seem to be a quick way to do it. I gotta hope I fight a cat, basically. Oh, she's stunned. Probably a dance. Oh, good. Primrose is in Dreamland. I just boosted the heal, son of a bitch. Medium olive will bring her back. Oops. Oh. Oh my god, that one in the front is the one that's kicking. Oh, someone's out of MP. Well, they call it SP in this universe. Oh, well, I was done. The fight's over. Whoop, they're back. Actually, because I have all my SP, I can double dance again. I need to unsilence her. Might actually need to buy some of these. Yeah, just dancing it up. I don't know how else to level up the characters. She fucking silenced herself again, and she needs SP. And fucking BP. Damn it, the silence fucked up my plan. Yeah, she needs to be silence proof. Nine turns of silence. I guess we're punching our way out. They're called Obsidian Executives. I guess I always assumed they were just goons. You'll just defend because you don't fucking do nearly enough damage. I said. I didn't plan this out. It's so much work for what I get. I think I got more actually in the dungeon in Barrow Grave or something? Dusk Barrow. I felt that was giving me more. Christ, 28. She's not even the right level for her. The chapter we just beat on her. I mean, for like a change of pace, we can go do her chapter when she's ready. 38. Oh my god. Is there no faster way? I think I'll just have Hanit dance and I'll actually fight. Because it's slowing the fights down way too much for an XP multiplier. Except in this instance, I think I can. Oh, he's a Geodude. Well, thanks, man. I was just trying to keep her alive, but apparently they can blow up. Yeah, I mean, that by itself was as much as some of those dance fights earlier. Maybe just the sewers had really shitty XP because, I don't know, maybe Tressa's not supposed to fight. Alright. That didn't work out at all. What the hell are you? Light? Generic Guardian? Yeah, he's probably just weapons based on nothing from Shooting Stars got him. Yeah, 1200. I think we just want to get to the battles as quick as we can. Hang on. I think I'm going to take my chances out on the road, because we can fight cats on the road. Yes, we'll just hang out on the road, because I think this is where Tressa, well, has nothing to do with where you are, but we were on the road when Tressa got that 100 times, so these were respectable fights. Everybody's got... Oh, no! Ophelia's actually low on SP. And you know, we never dealt with that grave robber. We never found a way to make the merchant more assertive, so we're just going to go beat the shit out of that grave robber. Yep, I remember these guys. The fucking Rat Kings. Oh, apparently I had Divine Aura. Going the wrong way, aren't I? This is to the shrine. Oh, that helped. Just because we have a moment here. Said I was going the wrong way and I kept going. I'll go lightning. God damn it, stop running closer to the shrine. Which way was I going? Oops. No, huh? Okay. Ooh. Well, I guess I can just do this. And I can't even get a double XP. I think I've gotten one so far tonight. Yeah, it was over here. Grab a save. Well, we haven't really been dancing too much, but we might get one of those game over dances. I managed to show that off. Got a game over dance and 100 times XP dance. We got both ends of the spectrum. I'm gonna use the old brick War Master Divine to see what the fuck this guy's weak to. That really helps on the break. I mean, I don't care. Old Brick's gonna kill him. Probably shouldn't have done that in hindsight. It's wasted some SP for nothing. Peekaboo's asleep. He sure is. This will wake him up. Huh. I don't think any of those popped it. That was $3,000. That's really good money. A battle? Prepare to be taught a lesson. You little bitch. Just waiting for my divine. Or just kill him. Think I'm a little too 73 is a little too strong to be picking on random townspeople, I think. Here we go. Damn it all. You'll rue this day. Hello? You saw him off, did you? Well, I'm most grateful for that, I can tell you. Now I won't be bullied into buying his worthless rubbish anymore. Oh, what is this? Oh, well, look at that, would you? I was idly cleaning the soil off, and what did I find but a pattern rendered in gold? Gods in heaven, I wonder why. Yes, this one too, and this. Verily, these are wondrous relics, and no one's noticed until now. Imagine the face that wretched grave robber would pull were I to tell him. Which I won't, of course. I cannot breathe a word of this. Why, you ask? Because I too thought this was mere rubbish. People would think me a fraud or worse, a fool. Why, I'd be the laughingstock of the Commerce Guild. This affair has been a warning to me. I must reapply myself to my trade. I don't know if that was the right ending. The very mediocre conclusion. Didn't get that delightful, heartwarming music. Oh, there we go. How the fuck am I going to kill that guy, though? Okay, here's what we'll do. That'll piss him off. You can big pomegranate yourself. A little pomegranate, actually. A little pomegranate's fine. I shouldn't have gone to the bottom. I should have started at the top. Okay. I'm gonna go lightning. And then he goes first, but he'll want to heal his friends. So I will use a lightning stone here to... This might kill the cat, actually. Nope, we're fine. We're fine. What? I thought they stay and heal their fucking friends. What am I doing with my life? Should have just given its... I should have just given Olbrich the pomegranate for someone else and then had him hit with his ult. I think the tier 3 cat might just be for money or JP though. I don't think he's super good for XP. I'm fucking pissed off about that. That one really sucked. I ate a medium pomegranate and they dropped the one, so back where I started. That actually helped. Not a bunch, I can break them on my own, but good hustle. Single foe. That's a single foe as well. Shit. She's almost able to do her chapter 3. But the climb to 50 will be the slow part. Still upset about that fucking cat getting away.
should sleep and run low on SP here. Get a free BP this way. Guess Ophelia's a little behind there because we were using Elfin for a bit. I think I want to try to catch that peekaboo. Oh, because I'm so low level. Endanger life, all strength, a bunch. I don't know why I did that. She's just gonna get the one there, yeah. I've got a good feeling. Actually, I guess I should make someone else. No, she's the only one that's allowed to do it. Shit.
kill them. She's too low level to capture this shit. I mean, 40's good for her boss. We just gotta fucking find Pokemon to catch. We're gonna make her apothecary because that way she can heal herself when she's alone. That's good. Because the dancing is not working out. Still need to catch something. I don't think her her leopard thing is strong enough to fight on its own for the main story. I think I've hit him with every element. What the fuck am I forgetting? Oh. I stand a chance to capture those things. I think it's the zone's 45 and I'm not, so... Maybe it'll the percentage will shoot up once I'm 45. Uh-oh. I'm out of SP. I mean, we're making good time. Don't think it'll take all night to get her to 50. God damn it. I don't even need to save it, really, now that we're not dancing. There's one. Triple attack all doesn't seem that great because we're probably doing solo fights. I want double blessed spear on the other rat guy. And I think we'll just stop there. Otherwise we're going to be here leveling and catching Pokemon for a while, which is kind of monotonous. Break it up with some stories. Those guys first. No, fuck you. That's good. Triple attack on a spear, few levels above the story. Gonna grab a drink actually before we start. I had business here. Alright, we're looking for the seer Susanna to undo our master's petrification. Right, that's what her problem was. Go. Are you a snow leopard? Or are you a regular leopard? Following her master's trail, Hennet made the long journey to Stoneguard. There she talked to Natalia, who had been friends with Zonta. Following Natalia's clues, Hennet found her master in the forest, except he had been petrified by the beast called Red Eye. Hennet, forgive this old man for not keeping his promise. The last words he wrote before the curse stilled his hand. In the same note, he told Hennet to find a woman called Susanna. She is a seer, he wrote, and perhaps she can help. And thus does Hennet arrive in the frozen village of Still Snow. By the spirits, the snow falls deep here. Rar. What is it, Lind? It's not like you to frolic as a kitten. But then you are a snow leopard. Arriving in this white wasteland is like a homecoming. Wow. I ain't never seen a snow leopard that big before. Doesn't bite, does it? Only if the battle music's playing. Fear not, young ones. Lind is with me. She's a gentle creature. She'll do thee no harm. She's yours? Funny sort of pet, ain't she? Lind is not a pet. She's my companion. My friend. Friend, you say? Just like us, then. Aye. Her fur's so soft. And warm, too.
No.
Tell me, children, does a woman by the name of Susanna live here? The old lady? The old witch, you mean? We know her. Who doesn't? I see. And where might I find her? Find with an E? Are you fucking serious? See that house with the red roof over yonder? Probably. Oh, the house that has been empty the entire game? Okay. I do. I do with an E. That's the old witch's place. Thank you, children. Say hello to the witch for us. Bye-bye, Lind. Rar. Enjoyed the attention, did you? Best come with me then, before they return with more friends. Travel banter. Lind is popular with children, isn't she? Yes, in our village, the younglings often played with her. Lind seemed to enjoy the games as well. Nothing warms the heart quite like seeing children smile. Lind is most proud of her fur. She likes nothing better than to be stroked and groomed. I can see that. Of course, the children like it also to bury themselves in her thick, warm coat. What is it? Do you think Lind would snap at me if I stroked her? Of course not. Will you? Would I ever? Since the children have had their turn, of course. Then by all means. What the fuck, Ophelia? Hopefully we can unpetrify my master. Oh, hey, Hennet, your cat looks soft. Is now really the time for that? What's going on here? What's this crowd? Just walk around. But I have journeyed many leagues to have my fortune told by Madame Susanna. I implore you, pray open the door. God's teeth, man. Get out of my way. Ugh. You wretched horse, and apologize at once. You won't get no apology out of Aelek. He don't talk none. Has he lost his tongue?
Ah.
Nay, it's just that Thuzana does the talking for the both of them. Bah.
Oi.
Who is that man?
Huh.
Susanna's minder. Looks after her and keeps the riffraff from bothering her, as you might have noted. Name's Alec. She took him off the streets when he was a wee sprout. Saved his life, she did, and he's been with her ever since. Old women aren't commonly in need of a bodyguard. They are when folk from far and wide come flocking to have their futures told. Fame don't sit too well on her, considering how little she cares for company. Surely she doesn't refuse every visitor. Bit of a funny one, ain't it? A seer who can see the future clear as day, but don't tell no one what she does. What she knows. Alec turns them all away, and no amount of begging or beseeching makes one spit of difference. Every now and then a fool tries to get rough with Alec, but off as not ends up with only a cracked skull for his trouble. Finding her was easy, but talking to her may prove more difficult. I'll have to provoke him. You look surprised? Oh shit, I forgot to change her equipment to scale with the monsters. I think my weapons need to be better. Good thing he's weak to spews, by the way. Back to your homeland, little fella. Eep. He's a man grown, but still a boy within. Be a dear, Hanit. Have Lind help carry the poor fool within. He'll be catching his death of cold lying out in the snow like a log. Huh? She's a seer. How do you know my name? That's what you want to ask, isn't it? I am a seer, remember? Possessed of the all-seeing eye, or so they say. Then you are an oracle. Truly, you'll be able to help. Poppycock and nonsense is all it is. Poppycock? A hunter from the woodlands who communes with beasts. Not a common sight in these parts. The only one who might fit that description is that hobbledehoy. Him or his apprentice, Hanit of the Darkwood. Your rage, your snow leopard, your garb? Simple deduction, my dear. The trick is to say what you know and nothing more, and let the gullible fill in the details. That's all Susanna's famous all-seeing eye is in the end. That's not why I'm here. Disappointed to learn I'm just a fraud. On the contrary, now I know I can trust you. If you speak the truth about this, then surely you'd not speak false of aught else. Fair befall you, but that Xanta lad raised a clever apprentice, that's the truth. Now, why don't you tell me why you're here? Oh, achoo. But first, let's go inside, shall we? Okay. Seems that'd be for the best. Well, well. That young master of yours has managed to get himself into a right mess, hasn't he? Mr. Susanna, can you help me?
うん。方法はある。
There is one way.
本当か。
In truth?
ああ、百発
Truth?
百
Ah,
中
no,
の
that's a word.
占い師さん
You said you
のよう
trusted
な
me, remember?
そうだな。師匠を助
If
ける
there's the
ためなら
slightest chance of
なんだっけ
lifting that curse, I'll trust whomever I need to. Milady!
あのザンターの坊やが
Gods take my eyes if that fool hasn't raised a strong and brave young woman.
私はちっ
I'd scarce believe it if you weren't standing here in front of me.
あの師匠を見て育ってきたか
I
ら
learned from his example, the good and the bad.
そうかい
Is that so?
その手があったかい
Can't imagine that would work, but the world is full of wonders at that. Isn't that so, my dear?
そ
Hmm,
うだな
it is.
言っておくが
What about the curse?
覚悟の上だ
I'm prepared for any trial.
石にされた
There's but
も
one
の
way to turn stone back to living flesh,
唯一それは赤目を倒すことさ
and that is to slay the beast that wrought the curse. That's it.
やはり
I'd feared as much, but it shall be done.
まだ話
Stay,
の
child.
途中だよ
I'm not finished yet.
まったく
Did Xanta forget to teach you patience?
すまない
Mine apologies.
このまま挑んでも
If you try to fight the beast as you are, you'll only meet the same fate as your master.
あんたまで一緒
And
に
what good will you be to him then?
誰がそれは
But I must.
そうまずは
What you must do first is find the means to protect yourself from Red Eye's lethal power. Tell me, dear, have you heard of the plant called Herb of Grace? No. That's Alphin's job.
初耳この辺りにも
Long ago there was a beast in these parts too, what turned men to stone.
その時に
Folks here soon learned that Herb of Grace could ward off the magic.
赤目とやらの
I reckon it should be effective against Red Eye as well.
ヘンルーダのある場所への入り口は
Herb of Grace grows in a forest so thick there are a few ways in. I'll send Alec ahead to show you the entrance to the trail.
ただそこは
But know that the forest is a perilous place and home to many frightful beasts.
焦らず
You'll want to prepare well before you venture in. No, I won't. I'll be fine.
わかったありがとうスサンナさん
Thank you, milady. Tip hat.
うん
Tis my pleasure, dear.
ザンタの坊や
In a strange way, that Xanta boy was like a son to me, a vexing, wayward one, but a son all the same.
あんたがその弟子
With you being his apprentice, it rather makes you my grandchild now.
私は孫み
Hmm.
孫のために力を貸
And
し
with
て
what
やる
kind of grandmother would I be if I refused to lend you a helping hand?
ありがとう
Master and I are both in your debt. The Whitewood? Little windy. Bear battle and a evil Lind.
行くわよありで行く私の
Apparently I fought Big Bear before.
それで出番ありで行くあら相手が悪かった
I'll do this. What the hell is the last weapon? The very first spear kills him. Well, that's a net loss in SP. Oh, I was going this way, wasn't I? Uh-oh. Let's just run. Grim whiteness as far as the eye can see. It is colder here too. The wind cuts to the bone. This way. A trail. A secret path only the mistress knows. It leads straight to the heart of the forest. How can there be a trail if only one person walks it? It would be overgrown. Out here the snow never melts. It covers landmarks and makes every direction look much like the other. The herb of grace grows somewhere deep in the forest. But be wary. Many dangerous fiends lurk within. That's why Susanna keeps the knowledge of this path a secret. So you do speak, and as well as any man. Only when I have something to say. Will that more people in this world followed the same principle. Okay, see ya. Go carefully. I said okay, see ya. I have not seen Susanna look so happy for many a year. Pray return safely, that you might bring her more joy. I shall. I owe her that much and more. I'll prevail. Road seems very clear. We established I don't need any more treasure chests, so... kind of just zipping along to the credits screen. Oh, bullshit, a bush isn't weak to fire. Winter Wanderweed. Different owls, okay. It's almost 45, which I mean ideally would be enough for her chapter 4, but I think her chapter 4 is going to be a 50. That guy was low. Should have captured him. How was I supposed to know, though? That was a quick one. The Herb of Grace. This is all I need. Oh no, a generic boss monster. She forgot to mention the dragons get high as fuck off Herb of Grace. This is his hangout. I've heard the legends and Master's tales too, but to see one in the flesh. I scarce imagined this day would come, but come it has. Did I ever tell you about the time I went dragon hunting in the Clifflands? 4 times now, and the tale gets longer with each telling. Is that so? I suppose each time I remember more of the thrilling details, eh? Master, this world is not big enough for all the giant beasts you've hunted. Thou believe me not, and yet I really did. Whoop! What in the... Stop this! Do I smell so foul? Not thy smell. Oh, are you blushing? Do I embarrass you? Oof. Don't be a fool. If you insist. But listen, my girl. Hunters fight many kinds of beasts. Some so wondrous and astounding you can scarce imagine them. When you're older, you too will have tales that no one will believe. But you must still keep them. Some will haunt your dreams, some will make you snort with laughter whenever you recall them, but let me tell you this, Annette. What is it, Master? Even when the tale is so improbable and fantastic that not one man think it true, you can tell it to me, and I'll believe every word. You'll hear this tale, Master, over and again until you beg me to stop, just as you did to me. The dragon scales are impenetrable. Kind of. Hates axe. Axe and light. Whoa! We can heal through that. Especially if we do this. Only have the one axe swing though. There you go. I think this will actually end it. Tell the story again, Hinnit. And then Ulbrich killed it. Yay! What a great story. I mean, that'll be what happens when a level 70 dude hits a level 40 boss. Have I slain it? Olbrick did. You didn't slay a dragon. Well, let's go pick this wacky weed. Get you elevated. It'll keep you motivated. You'll get fucking high. Time to leave this forest and... Rar? Hmm? It's alright, Lind. The monsters are gathering here. The dragon that ruled this forest has been slain. They'll not attack us, not for a while yet. Come, Lind. Susanna will be awaiting word from us. Now that I have the herb, I can finally face Red Eye. And save Master from that dreadful curse. Found the herb, did you? You waited for me? Susanna only asked you to show me the way in. I have my own mind. Man can tarry where he likes, can't he? Of course he can. Anyway, I'm done tarrying. Suppose I'll go on ahead. I most appreciate your concern. Well, I just... See ya. What a strange man. Whoop, some travel banter. So, a dragon. You were there. As a boy, I heard many a tale of dragons and the valiant knights who vanquished them. And yet I thought the age of dragons was long past. Never did I imagine I'd set eyes upon such a beast. Master says he once hunted a dragon, if only the once. Now that's a tale I'd very much like to hear. If that's your wish. But know that Master's stories grow more fanciful with every telling. He suddenly recalled that the dragon can speak, or weave deadly magic, or burn a company of knights with one breath, or smash the castle walls with a single fell blow. Yet still, he does bear scars on his back from the dragon's claws. They at least aren't true, if little else of his tale is. I see. Then you and he have accomplished the same mighty deed. Yes, though he has many faults, I can't deny he's a great hunter. But now it's as if I've stepped out of his long shadow to stand alone in the sun. You've lofty goals, I can see that, but you're one step closer to them now. How charming. What are you sniggering about, Primrose? That Alec fellow, he surely fancies you. What? You speak nonsense. He treats me as Susanna bade him, as a guest of her home. Oh, trust me, I know men. The way he acted toward you, it wasn't anything like the way he acted toward the rest of us. But... Oh, look at you blush. Tell me, Hinnit, what do you like in a man? I don't, that is... Someone strong, stronger than me. Well, good luck with that. You might be searching for a long time. Olbrick's pretty tough. In fact, I think he's... No, he's not twice as tough. You leveled up too much. What should she say when Hinnit shows up? I think she should say, "Oh, there she is. Found the herb of grace, did you, child?" Yeah, you did say the fucking wacky weed had a dragon. Give it to me. It needs to brew for a spell before it'll work right. Thank you. There you go. How did it feel to slay your first dragon? You knew it was there? Listen, dear, If you couldn't slay that dragon, you wouldn't have a cinder's hope and a blizzard of surviving an encounter with Red Eye. You're not a woman to coat her words in sugar, are you? Never seen much point in it, my dear. Now, why don't you tell me about that dragon while we wait for the herb to brew? Well, Ulbrich killed it mostly. And then he did 40,000 damage. Well, I never. So tell me, dear, how does it feel to tell the tale? I was never much for talking. It was Master who taught me how to weave stories. Oh, that lad was a tongue-tied fool in his youth as well. This and that. He could scarcely put two words together. Surely he was not that bad. Trust me, dear. What grain of eloquence he now possesses was drummed into him by yours truly. I'd think twice before you tell him your tale. He might be jealous to hear you speak so beautifully. 'Tis true that he does not enjoy being shown up in anything. Here you go. This should do the trick. You be sure to quaff it down in one gulp the moment Red Eye's foul curse strikes you. Thank you. Too soon for that. You can thank me when Zant is back to his old self again. Very well. Huh. I'm sure we'll figure it out. You are Hanit? I am. And you, one of the Knights Ardon? At your service, I bear word from Lady Eliza. It's about the fiend Red Eye. She's found it? Yes, near the desert city of Marsalim. She awaits you there. That's where I'll go. And you? If you'll excuse me, my lady, I'll saunter ahead. Hello? Taking your leave so soon? Yes, it's time. I apologize for any burden I may have caused you. My pleasure, dear. There's always room under this roof for my favorite granddaughter. The burden of family is no burden at all. Thank you. Look after her, Alec. You don't have to tell me. That is my duty and it will be done. Indeed. Hanit, dear, for all your cleverness, you're as naive as a babe in the woods. You're a pretty girl. Not the beauty I was in my younger days. I'll hold you up with my prattle no longer. Go in safety, my dear. Thank you. When the hunt is done, I shall return. Master with me. Okay, see ya. And so does Hanit leave still snow behind her. Her quest has now become a hunt. To save her master, she must slay the beast they call Red Eye. With this knowledge, she strides toward her next destination, the city of Marsalim, surrounded by the sand of the Sunlands. All right. 45, that's what I am. Let's just get it out of the way. Tired of all this old-timey talk. With an idea of Red Eye's whereabouts and a means to avoid petrification, you prepare to face the beast. I have a feeling a snow leopard doesn't fucking like it here. In Still Snow, Annette met with the seer Susanna, who told her of a plant that could protect her from Red Eye's fell curse. Never did she expect to find a dragon in those dark woods. Very few hunters in history have felled such a beast. But Hanit now stands among them. No, she doesn't. Ulbrich did it. Now I can finally face Red Eye and bring Master back. When leaving the village, she was met by one of Eliza's men, who told her where she might find the fiend. Now the die is cast. Ready to face her fate, she journeys to Marcelin, jewel of the desert. So this is Marcelin. Eliza must be somewhere here. Not digging the heat. Too hot for you, girl? I can't blame you. This sun is merciless, even without a coat of fur. But you'll stay by my side? You're a stalwart friend indeed. Come. Let us find Eliza, and then some shade. What do you say we sleep first, because I don't think we got healed on that dragon. Nope. Oh yeah, I guess they have their own little headquarters here, don't they? Pray pardon me, milady, but are you Hanit of the Darkwood? No, I'm just a regular Marcelin townsperson with my snow leopard. Here to meet Eliza. Splendid. We've fair been awaiting your arrival. Please come with me. Okay. Begging your pardon, lazy Eliza, but Hanit the Huntress has arrived. Good. Thank you, Sergeant. It's good to see you again, my friend. Pray tell me of your quest. Have you found a way to cure Xanta? I have. The curse can be broken, but only by slaying the monster that caused it. Then all is not lost, for we found the beast. It lurks in an ancient ruin to the west of here. The locals call it Grimsand. And yet, how do you mean to defeat Red Eye? Even Xanta himself was no match for the fiend. I found a way to protect myself from its curse. Truly? Then we may have cause to hope after all. I'll leave for the ruins at once. Wait, Hanit. There's one more thing you should know. When Red Eye entered the ruins, many of the monsters that once lived there fled before it. They began to roam the surface, threatening travelers and farmers alike. Desert farmers? General Lenar led the city guard into the sands to drive them off. And they've yet to return. The plan was to march toward the ruin and dispatch any monsters roaming the surface. I scarce imagine they would venture within, but not even Xanta was the equal of that beast. No matter how many marches with, General Lenar cannot hope to defeat it. Then let us pray that he didn't find it. Fade to white for some reason. Alright, that's bad. So first problem, your guards aren't wearing any armor. No! Heaven save us! My legs turn to stone! God's teeth, this can't be! Oh! Rarg. This is a massacre. Fall back. Fall back, I say. Captain Roth, get the men to safety. But sir, I'll keep the beast busy. You mustn't, sir. Not alone. Let me... You have your orders, Captain. Go. Yes, sir. Rarg. Hello? Travel banter? According to Eliza, the king's soldiers are bound for the dungeon where Red Eye is lurking. Yes, we were just there in that cutscene. I pray they're not marching to their doom. I don't doubt they have a plan, but yes, I fear for them also. Yes, this Red Eye is such a horrific, terrible fiend. In times such as this, what sort of prayers do you offer? Please teach me so that I may pray too. Of course, here's a simple one. Just repeat after me. May the flame protect these brave men. May the flame protect these brave men. Like that? Yes, perfect. I thank you. I too shall pray for their safe return.
No.
Have you heard? The hunting party's returned. Oh. It's been some time, has it not? Indeed, I fear the worst. The soldiers that marched against the monsters, they've returned. And yet, what is this bodeful mood that pervades the air? Elio? Where's my Elio? He got stoned. And not in the fun way. The other kind. Well, not the throwing kind, the other kind, the magical kind. Why are they back now? I saw monsters roaming in scores just outside the ruins this morning. It's only a matter of time before they reach the town. Father's dead? Say it isn't so. So the battle was lost. Ah, Hanit, there you are. We make for the palace to discuss our next move. This is Captain Roth. He says the regiment was nearly annihilated. You must be the apprentice of the great hunter, Zanta. Many of my men died today. I can't let their sacrifice be in vain. We shall rearm, re-equip, and do whatever is required to bring down that goddamned fiend. Pray lend us your aid.
Oh.
Of course. That's why I'm here. These guys seem like idiots. Like they walked around the monsters and just went right into the dungeon. I'm most pleased to see you return safe, Captain. I fear there's no pleasure in it for me, Your Highness. I fled like a coward. You did your duty, Captain. Without you to bring us word of what happened, we'd be all but doomed. Now we'd hear your report. By your leave, Your Majesty. There were packs of monsters roaming in the vicinity of the ruins. The men fought bravely and succeeded in culling their numbers. Emboldened, we dared to venture into the ruins ourselves like idiots. 'Twas there that red-eyed beast came upon us. A ferocious creature of a size and strength I've not seen, but that was not the worst of it. Oh no. Any soldier that met its blood-red gaze was turned to stone. Living statues insensible to all around them. Tell me one thing, Captain. Your Highness? Did these men fight bravely to the end? Everyone. I see. That'll be all, Captain. However, this matter is not over. Our fallen men must be avenged. Begging your Highness's leave, we can do better than revenge. If the red-eyed beast itself is slain, your men will be released from its curse. Oh. Is this true? But you heard yourself. This fiend wields terrible powers. What hope have we of slaying it when a single glance invites certain doom? I can protect myself from the petrification. By your leave, I shall fight the beast. Alone. Can you defeat it? I swear on my life. I'll bring the beast down and free your men from its baleful curse. What is your name, girl? I am called Hanit. Hanit, I see the glitter of steel in your eye. Resolve and strength in equal measure. Each time a menace has been visited upon this realm of mine, a hero with the same steel in their eye has stepped forward to save it. This time you will be that hero for us. By your leave, I shall take the rest of the men and drive off the monsters outside the ruins. That was your fucking plan in the first place. The Knights Ardon shall sally with you. We shall escort Hanit safely to the entrance. Very good. Hanit, slay this beast and return safely to us. Okay. We may yet succeed, Hanit. Now we have the might of a whole city behind us. King Kalim's a forthright man. He looked me square in the eye and entrusted me with the future of his realm. It's the mark of a great leader to have the courage to make difficult choices. Courage? Nay. Wisdom, I say. The wisdom to look into a young woman's heart and see the strength and resolve within. Lowly hunter though I am. These are good people with a good king. They deserve my help as much as anyone in this world. Out here in the desert, people must work hard to save every drop of water they find, except in Wellspring. They learn that they must work together and share their fortunes and burdens alike. They must trust each other and work as one, or die. The harsh sands have shaped them into loyal, generous, and honest folk. Then it would behoove me ill to let them down. 'Tis as Master always says, betray not the trust of others, lest you betray your own honor. Wise words. Prevail and you'll save not only your master, but a king and his people. I'll not rest until this red eye is slain. The battle will not be an easy one. Steel yourself as best you can and speak to me when you're ready. Whoops. Apparently I skipped it. We're probably fine. You look deep in thought. Seeing that king, it reminded me of days gone by. He has the same look about him as King Alfred, the last king of Hornburg. What manner of look is that? That of a man who looks you straight in the eye and speaks the plain and honest truth. A man who believes in himself and the words he speaks. And because he believes in them, others can too, without fear of betrayal. I see. I too had the same feeling about that king. That's good to hear. Then you need worry about nothing but your quest. Indeed. Thank you. Save points back in the city, isn't it? There you are. I'm worried about whatever provoke they'll make us do. Maybe not, though. I don't know what else there could be to provoke. Unless I have to fight the beast solo. Then we're in some serious fucking trouble. I've made my preparations, kind of. Let's go. Shoulder to shoulder, men. Herd him in. Stand firm. Give as good as you get. Knights Ardent, form a cordon around Hanit. With me, we'll carve a path through to the ruins. Charge! The way's open. Drive through. Protect Hanit. Godspeed, Huntress. Aye, you have my gratitude. Later. Now let's finish off these beasts for the king, for Marcelin. Okie dokie. Leave this to us. We shall not lose this battle. Take care, Hanit, and may your arrows fly true. I mostly fight with the axe, actually, but thank you. So Red Eye hides in these ruins. Rar? Oh, shut up. You feel it too? A grim pall hangs in the air. Danger lurks ahead too, though we cannot see its form. Let us tread carefully here. Rar. Some travel banter, why not? Say, Hanit, once you've rescued your master, perhaps we could go traveling together. You mean like we've been doing this whole time? Why the sudden invitation? Oh, I don't know. I just think we'd be good partners. Besides, if we're together, well, I could protect you. Do you not mean that I could protect you? I don't mean from beasts and fiends and the like. I'm talking about scoundrels, men with smooth tongues and sharp wits. You may be good with the bow, but when it comes to men, you're a babe in the woods. Perhaps you speak the truth. I shall think upon it. I hope you will. Why couldn't I just tell that I'd like the company? Oh well. If I was treasure, I'd be this way, apparently. It's a spooky skeleton. I think we might just zip right through this if it doesn't have to do a provoke. Which is weird because I swore Ulbrich had to do a challenge to beat his chapter 4. Oh, let's not dilly-dally. It's not like we'll even be using it after this. I think I would go down and under to get to the next screen based on the mini-map. I think I want evasive maneuvers now that we're done leveling. Oh, that's just a treasure chest. I already had Evil Ward on Ophelia, so I was just wasting a slot there. Yeah, I gotta go over and around, okay. Well, sorry, under and around. I should save it because I think he's gonna have a wacky gimmick. Like, someone's boss fucking taught me a lesson, put me to sleep, and I died. I forget who that was. Maybe one of Alphen's? Another save point. This is the place. Let's see what it actually looks like. Yeah, the general got fucked up. These are the guards from Marcelum. Rarg. Yeah, he's weird. Huh. I don't understand this creature's heart. I can't read it. I can sense the feelings of every beast, every monster, but from this one, nothing. Still, my task remains the same. You've taken people from us. We shall have them back. Rarg. An ill foreboding pervades the battlefield. We'll probably be fine. First things first is we'll give a big pomegranate to Ulbrich to suss out his weakness. Ow. Okay, see. Good luck, guys. Broken already, huh? I think I'll just do that again, actually. Well, so much for that plan. You're no match for advanced jobs that probably aren't necessary to beat the main story. And since I don't use Hanit, it's fitting that she was knocked the fuck out for that fight. Good work, level 70 fighter. Oh.
これは
What evil is this? Does this mean the curse is lifted? The devil take ye, monster. Oh. I can move again. I'm saved.
大丈夫だ。
The beast is slain. But how? I don't think I ever used the herb. By your hand?
違う。
Not just I. Mostly Ulbrich. The city guard and the knights are dawn. We fought as one. Boop, boop. Swoons. I can taste the air again. Look. I'm flesh and blood. Boop. We're saved. Boop. Hooray. Wondrous. Well, how can we thank you for this miracle?
いや、
You need not. I had cause of my own to slay the beast. But if you'll show me thanks, leave this place and take your men back home to their king. His Majesty waits anxiously for good tidings. I'll not tarry one moment. By your leave, milady.
よかった。
The curse is broken. But has Master been saved? I don't even remember where he is. Stone Guard? Behold, my fellows! Hanit the Huntress, Slayer of Red Eye, has returned. General Lenar tells me of your exploits. You've slain the menace. You saved my poor men and our city. You're our savior, and we're forever in your debt.
私は自分の目的
What I did was for my own avail. Perhaps so, Huntress, yet grateful we remain. I'd like to propose a banquet in your honor. But alas, I divine that you'll not tarry here with us. I cannot, Highness.
師匠の元に戻る
I must see with mine own eyes if my master has been freed from the curse. Of course. General Lenar. My men are ready to escort the Huntress at your command. Hmm? I informed King Kaleem of your circumstances. He ordered preparations to be made in advance. You fought the Red Eye to bring your master to life. My soldiers recovered the instant it was slain. Pray go to his side at once. Thank you, Your Highness. Thinking nothing of it, but perhaps when your quest is done, you'd grace us with your presence once more. And then we may throw the banquet you deserve.
いつか必ず
You honor me. I hope that day shall come soon. Not far now. Arg? God's mercy, what is that fiend?
リンデ行くぞ
Come, Lin, with me. That's a big fella. Look out! Hmm? Hagen. If you're here, then... What ho, and it? Don't tell me you've grown again.
外見は変わらない
Not in height, Master.
中身
But if you
という
speak of
意味なら
experience,
したと
then
思う
yes. Ah, that must be it. Hope I didn't cause you too much trouble.
迷惑ではない
Some, Master.
心配した
And I was worried for a spell.
それだけだ
You were? Then I guess I owe you an apology.
ああ
You
す
certainly
ごく
do.
悪い
Stay, my dear. That was your cue to say, not at all.
悪いに決まっている
And not just to me, to Natalia, Susanna, and Eliza
そ
as
れにエ
well.
リザみんなに心配
You
を
had
か
us
けた
all
んだぞ
worried. It's a long list, but no matter. Rest assured I'll make an apology to each and every one. And I shall thank them, too, for good measure.
ええそうし
You don't. Whoop. Hennet, thank you. You've done me proud. Blushing, are we? Perhaps you've not grown that much after all.
師匠こそ
And you clearly have learned nothing from this misadventure. A man my age has learned all the things he ever will, I'm afraid. Begging your pardon, sir, but we just wanted to thank you. Oh, quite. Think nothing of it. Are you hurt? Nothing that won't mend soon enough by your grace, sir. Good to hear it. Okay, see ya. So, where were we? Yes, you were about to tell me of your adventures.
言っておくけど長くな
It's a
る
long story. Would you hear it all? Every last word. Well, it all started when I met a man named Olbrich. He was always talking about doing friendly duels with people and then doing 40,000 damage. There was a dragon at one point.
今回の旅は
The
私の
journey
人
I'd
生に
taken
おいて
was but a short
ほ
episode
ん
in
の
my
一部で
life.
しかないこれから多くの場所で
But I'd come to tell the tale of it many times in the years to come.
だが私
For the
が
first
自分
time
の
as a
物語
hunter, I found a story that was mine alone.
初めに語るのはこの狩りのことだなぜならこの旅
It was my
こそが
first story,
今
but
の
not my
私を
last.
決め長々となったが今日はここで
But those are
話を
tales for another day.
別の物語が聞きたくなったら
And so I end my
またこ
story
の村
here.
へ来てくれ
You can always come to our village to hear it again.
私の物語で
Though I warn you, it may
何
not be
度
the same with every telling. Finn. Alright, well, you fucking talk weird, so I want you out of my party. Think we have time to finish Therion. Therion's on his chapter 4, isn't he? Yep, we can do Therion's chapter 4, and then all that's left is Primrose's story. And fucking Primrose is level 72, so I don't think she's going to be giving us any trouble. I think we'll stick with Tressa and our main party. I can't switch out when you're dead? I thought this was America. There, back in the tavern you go, young lady. Well, I guess we should see if he has a quest or something. Normally they have a quest or something to steal. Always looking for a bargain. Battle-tested bow, yep. $29,000 discount. Are you satisfied, young one? We're always looking for a bargain. Let's actually grab Alphen first, just in case he has a sweet tip. Bar doesn't appreciate corpses. They'll appreciate whatever I give them. No quest, but the bow's handy. Though we've been bid not to move, the requests don't end. Whoa! Bring him with me. Hanit's master and a fellow hunter of Swarky, he and his direwolf Hagen travel across the realm, leaving epic tales of their deeds in their wake. Though childish at times, his demeanor changes when on a hunt, reflecting the wisdom of his years. 52 years old, he's got to be in good shape if he's still killing shit. Alright, well we actually have to use Therian because it's his chapter. 50's more than enough to beat it. Especially with old fucking level 74 Olbrick helping us. I think Hanit's wearing all my good stuff. And then we'll give you speed and... we'll give you crit, actually. Crit 50. Then another crit 50. There we go. And then we'll make him sub Rune Lord. That's warrior. I always get confused by the colors. Like that pose he did. It's like, this job's being taken by Tressa. Not anymore, it's not. Fist clench. Gotcha, bitch. Yeah, damage breaks. Is there crit from the hunter? Oh, yeah. Oh, shit. Don't I have Herald Sword on right now? The one that has to crit? Nope. Good. Makeshift axe. Excuse you. Oh, because I just changed the job. It's because I just changed the job. The Forbidden Axe. All right, let's go beat up our childhood friend that I don't even think we knew for all that long. Hello? What's this? That's a piece of shit is what that is. Hello. He'd like to know about the dragons? I know about them all, finally. You truly did it? You were able to collect tales of the noble dragons for me? Apparently I was. You must tell me all that you've learned. Well, one was a boss, and he got the shit kicked out of him. And then I think Hanit's grandpa, or dad, or whatever, beat one up. And then, in some gossip, the other one. Amazing. The dragon of the Clifflands brought down by a single man. And that man took on the dragon with no more than his bow and his loyal wolf companion. I think I actually did learn about this from the story. It may be that man was one of those beast tamers of the Darkwood. How utterly fascinating. I suppose next would be the dragon of the Frostlands, no? Killed that one myself. A dragon lives deep in the forest where rare herbs flourish. It is true that a forest would probably provide a good source of foodstuffs, even in the heavy snow of the Frostlands. Perhaps it even chose to live in such a place so that it might prey on the animals that come to seek those herbs. Finally, the dragon of the Highlands. A dragon said to be capable of human speech. It's like something out of a fairy tale, isn't it? Yet there are legends of dragon eggs being hatched by men, the young within raised by humans. And of course, there are the legends that claim the dragons once lived alongside the gods and were able to use magic. But they earned themselves the wrath of the gods, and the gods left them little more than dumb beasts, or so the tale goes. Such stories have long since persisted, but perhaps that's because there's some truth to them. I thank you. You've gathered a wealth of invaluable information for me. Dragons are rare in our modern world. We should at least try to record all that we can about them in case they disappear entirely. The legends and anecdotes that you've collected for me will be a great aid in drafting my book. Thank you very much. I find it hand-itching for a quill. I can't wait to get started writing at once. A dragon scarf. Isn't that just HP on action? SP on action. I think I fucking stole one of these. Ophelia doesn't have any accessories. Oh, I should have wore the alluring ribbons when I was grinding in it, but it worked out. I'll take that for 999 elemental defense. And then for this, I'll take elemental attack. I mean, that would help my holy light, but no. Because if we give that to Primrose, she'll be even stronger. I'll just take a shitload of HP. And then we don't need JP in this group. So you can take the elemental attack 100. Actually, I think she needs a physical defense, elemental defense up. I don't have a good one. I don't have a plus 80 for her. I don't. Evasion is what we'll give you. Do I have 50? Yep, 50 evasion. And that is what my group looks like. What the hell are you doing here? That should see you through. If that fever comes back, though, take this twice a day till it subsides. Thank you so much. We're so lucky such a skilled apothecary passed through our village. No need for thanks. It's my job is all. Sir, if I might ask, was I ever your patient before? Not that I remember, but I move about a lot. I feel like I met you before, long, long ago. Could be. Like I said, I move around a lot. I did stay in this village for a time, earning my keep as an apothecary. But when I lost my wife, I left this place. I was on the road for a long time after that. After all these years, though, I guess the fancy just struck me, and I thought I'd stop by, see the old place. I'm glad to hear it. I hope you'll stay with us this time. Forever. That's weird. Melissa. Soon it'll be the anniversary of the day I lost you. Is that why my feet brought me back here? Not like I have any right to face you again, if I even could. So begins the tale of Ogin's epilogue. He wasn't actually here. That was a flashback. Okay, see ya then. Wacky old Ogin. He's here in the graveyard. Okay. I wanted to bring some of my wife's favorite flowers to her grave, but it seems like they don't grow around here anymore. They're called Mind Me Always. That's not a real fucking thing. I would have seen those somewhere. I don't think this is where I should be going at the moment. How is this not? I have to start the tale, don't I? Oops. Everyone? No, we're not fully healed. We'll heal and then we'll go to the tavern. Level 67, Jesus. Travel banter, apparently. Cyrus, you really could stand to learn a thing or two about the hearts of women, apparently. I could? Yes, but don't worry. I'd be happy to help. I have a feeling I may be in trouble here. Come on, just think of it like a storm. You can't stop it, so just ride it out. Are you two having a conversation through glances alone? Not at all. It's nothing. Isn't that right, Therian? Right? Is that so? Now listen up, Professor. You need to choose your words more carefully. Has my language been somehow improper? On the contrary, you're too eloquent for your own good. Women like charm and eloquence in a man. This is true. But when you shower a girl with flowery words, she's bound to get ideas in her head. You have a face that girls are like to fancy. You do better not to raise false hopes. That was not my intention. I mean, I had no idea. I think that's your point. Of course, if you do have a true interest in a woman, you can whisper sweet sentiments to your heart's desire. Don't assume your feelings are communicated as if by magic, like some men seem to believe. Why are you looking at me? Because you're precisely who I'm talking about. I swear, if I could only mix you two together, I might have a real gentleman. That's weird. I'd like to start a tale. You arrive in Northreach, a town under Darius's control, apparently. Still, you're determined to retrieve the emerald and gold. Oh, he has both. Saves me a lot of time. Infiltrating the black market in Wellspring in pursuit of the second Dragonstone, Therian was reunited with Darius, his erstwhile partner in crime, who swiftly vanished, stone in hand. What's with those pitiful minces, so cold and guarded, distrusting and wary? Therian could not deny what Darius had said. He'd sworn to trust no one. He'd not be betrayed again. But even as he made his way to Northreach, Cordelia's words couldn't leave him. Mr. Therian, I have faith in you. And so it was that he finally arrived at his journey's end. Hope I'm wearing my warm poncho. So this is Northreach. And it's eager to make a first impression. Stop! Those are mine! Not anymore, they ain't. Hand it over. Ooh! Later, sucker. Thieves! Someone stop them. Sorry to say, but ain't no one's gonna stop those thieves. Aren't there guards in this town? Even the guards won't lay a hand on them. That's just how life is here. Best not to get too attached to anything. Why did everyone get a Cockney accent now that Darius is here? But... A thief's paradise, huh? Is this Darius's doing? Everyone here is living in fear. Apparently I'm wanted. It's him. Yeah, no doubt about that. Even we're lucky, he's just come to use the bog. Give me a glass of your best. We're out of our best, actually. We're out of everything. We're closing for the day. Best you be on your way now. Guess I'll show myself out. Is this me? They didn't even get my best angle. Beware. Any involvement with this man will be considered direct opposition to Lord Darius. Lord Darius? I guess he really does rule this town. Look around town, okay. Even the guards won't help me. There's nothing to steal. Can I bring you along? Steel defenses is kind of shit. found you. You got some guts marching into this town. And you are? Wait, don't tell me. You're Darius's welcoming committee, aren't you? Aye, and we'll make sure you get the warmest of welcomes, boys. I suppose quality over quantity doesn't mean much here. If we stab you enough times, you'll still die. You think you can stall for time by yapping? Ain't nobody coming to save you, even if you scream bloody murder. You best give up hope now. Everyone here fears Lord Darius. So what's it like leeching off of someone else's power? Shut it. Kill him. Okay, straight to business. A bazaar shopper, sure. Or I could just win, I guess. Sorry, boys. Bleeding now. Enough. We've got bigger fish to fry. Enjoy your victory while you can. Because there's no way you're leaving this town alive. This is getting old fast. You ready to die, mate? It'll be slow and painful for you, that's for sure. There's nowhere left for you to leg it. I'm starting to see the appeal of quantity over quality. These odds are bad anyway I look at them. That look of resignation is unbefitting of you. Oh, it's the butler. Heathcote! I don't suppose you could have gotten here a little sooner? You can thank me later. For now, follow me. You don't have to tell me twice. After him. We should be safe here. Are you okay? In a manner of speaking, yes, but I'm afraid I'm not as young as I used to be. When I was your age, I never imagined time would wear down my bones, so... You're saying an old man slipped this bangle onto my arm without me noticing? That was simply a skill I learned in my youth. But time will take even that from me eventually. Where'd you learn how to do that? Butler training? You're a thief, weren't you? Guilty as charged. That was implied in Chapter 1. This is not a revelation. Now it all makes sense. You're the one who set those traps in the manor, aren't you? You understand how a thief thinks because you were one. An astute observation. I suppose I should explain myself. Would you humor this old man for a moment? I met Lord Ravis, Cordelia's father, before she was born. I was something like you at that time, youthful, gifted, and proud of it. I was certain there was nothing in this world I could not steal. Then why are you working for the Ravis family now? For the same reason as yourself. I too snuck into the manor, only to get caught by the head of the household. He offered me a deal. He said he would not hand me over to the guards on one condition: that one day I would serve his child, who would have guardianship over the dragon stones. And now you're seeing that promise through to the end. The more confidence one has in his skills, the greater the disgrace when he fails. You felt the same, did you not? Of course. Whenever I look at this bangle, I remember that day. Outdone by a butler, and an old one at that. And to add insult to injury, I was shown mercy by the very one I tried to rob. It was absolutely disgraceful. In the end, I had no choice but to start anew. Even still, I gained more than I lost in the manor that day, without taking a single leaf. Indeed, I learned what it felt like to be believed in, and the value of believing in others. I'm sure you've heard the story of Miss Ravis's past. Hard to imagine seeing the person she is now. There was a time she thought the whole world was her enemy. She wouldn't let anyone get close. But as the days passed, she began to change. How so? I continue to have faith in her, and thus she learned to have faith in me. Wounds of betrayal run deep, but one must learn to have faith in others again before they can start to heal. That's why she decided to have faith in you, too. Just like someone did for her. That's enough talk of the past. You must find a way to get those stones back from Darius. Me? Yes. Unfortunately, my old bones would be nothing but a hindrance if I accompanied you. But I have faith you can do it. I'll come back with those stones. You have my word. Stay safe, Heathcote. Now to find where Darius is hiding. There's no way he covered all his tracks. I don't really know why you would hide if everyone calls you Lord Darius. Travel banter? Yeah, you look like you want to say something. From the expression on your face, it would seem you found your answer. My answer? Maybe I have. It's a good thing to set one's mind at ease. Is it not invigorating to allow yourself to trust another? Maybe it is. I guess it's never too late to learn something new. That was weird. More banter? Okay. Therion, you've borne a heavy burden. It is what it is. But I know holding grudges against others won't change the past or right my wrongs. There's no point crying over yesterday. It's what I do today and tomorrow that counts. So spare me your sermons and your sympathy. I wouldn't presume to offer either. All I meant to say is that Despite your circumstances, you resent no man in this world. That's no common thing, for resentment abides in nearly all our hearts. Never thought of it that way. Just never saw much point in holding grudges. Simple as that. Okay. Every day I work myself to the point of exhaustion until I fall in bed and collapse each night. I found that I quite enjoy working up a good sweat when it's in pursuit of a noble goal. Alright, let's try this again. Well, this is ironic. I'm the most wanted man here, but I haven't stolen a thing. Yet. Boop. Any trace of him yet? Not yet, sir. Vanished like a white wolf in a snowstorm, he did. And you'll be the next one to vanish if you don't stop your whining. Now, Lord Darius promised a reward for his capture. So if you ever want to see real riches, you better well find them. Yes, sir. Now get back to work. He sure sounds important. He probably knows the way to the hideout. Okay, just rough him up. Whoop. Well, we solved this tricky mystery. An abandoned church? Nothing seems out of order. Except maybe these stairs. If their hideout isn't there, I don't know where it could be. But I can't just waltz through the front door. Or can I? Time to find myself a disguise. Steal a thief's clothing. Hopefully we have 4 sets of clothing, because there's 4 of us. Hope someone finds that bastard soon, else we'll all be getting an earful from the boss again. A small fry. This should be easy.
Boy.
Hey, looking for me? Damn right I am. Later, sucker. Where did he go? How would he not notice this? You won't be needing these for now. Sleep tight. Nobody really wants to talk about the naked man. Hello? Finding something even more impressive than that sword will be my next challenge. Yeah, he's fucking totally out of it. Now to fool the lookouts. Hey there, fellow bandits. Hold it. Identify yourself. He's just a kid. Must be a new recruit. In that case... You blundering idiot. Did you forget who I am? No, I didn't. You're. Wait a second. You're that new guy, aren't you? You're supposed to be out looking for Therion with the others. Stop slacking off and go find him. Yes, sir. I guess only the higher-ups can slack off here. Typical. Time for a wardrobe change. Okay. Steal the Master Thief's clothing. Where the hell is he? Where's my super lazy objective tracker? There it is. Oh, there you are.
Oi.
Looking for me? The important thing is I didn't change my plan at all. You're mine now. Where'd he go? What the? I want this as well. And yoink. Oh. You won't be needing these. Sleep tight.
Sate.
Stealing clothes from a thief. That's a new one. Try this again. Hey there, fellow bandits. Hold it. Identify yourself. They're just kids. It's the exact same interaction. Who do you think you are asking me that? Oh. Sorry, sir. You got guts forgetting who your leader is. Please, forgive us. Fine. You're lucky I'm in a good mood today. But Lord Darius will hear about it next it happens. Now listen. Some fool claiming to be me might try and slip in. But don't you dare let that bastard through, you hear? Yes, sir. Too easy. I'll have a sneak in through a window again. But I better make it quick. It's only a matter of time until they figure out what happened. Now I'll just change my clothes and become 4 separate people. Out of my way. I've got urgent news for the boss. It's you. You're that phony the leader was talking about. Big fat phony. My clothes were stolen by that stupid thief. No leader of mine would be stupid enough to get his clothes stolen. You bastard. Huh? Travel banter. Perfect time. Another star turned by our master thief. Huh? I could scarcely tell it was you. You simply disappeared into that role. You could have a stellar career in theater if you choose to pursue it. Thanks, but no thanks. I take on roles when my work demands it, that's all. A shame that. Stars of the stage earn more money in one night than most thieves do in a year. But of course, if you're not interested. On second thought, I think I'll keep my options open. I'm guessing Primrose goes to that town with the theater? Because otherwise nobody visits that town for their story. Everhold. Nice setup you've got here in the world's largest church. This was not the way to go. We actually got really far without a fight. I'm a little shocked. Later, losers. This is most certainly not the way to go. This is just where the refreshing jam is okay. I've really only needed to drink those on the sub-job bosses. How do I get over there? Just by doing this. I don't expect Therion's boss to give us much trouble. Especially if I remember to save it right in front of him. Perfect. Found you. I still don't get why Darius is after the Dragon Stones, though. Because they'll grant me an even greater power than I have now. Darius. Still alive, I see. I didn't think you had it in you to come this far. You must really want that bangle gone. Yeah. Yeah, I do. But I'm not here for me anymore. Well then, who are you here for? For the people who put their trust in me. What? Those eyes. I hate those eyes. What happened to those minces I saw in Wellspring? They were broken, hopeless, defeated. And now they look like they did all those years ago because people trust you? Don't make me laugh. You'll just be betrayed again. You're right. I might. Do you know what happens when you trust others? They see you for the naif you are and use you all they want. That's how I got to where I am today. I used you to get what I wanted. Now I own this whole town. Right, Lord Darius. But after you've betrayed so many people, it must get pretty damn lonely at the top. You're such a sentimental fool. Maybe I am a fool. I have a fool's bangle. But trust is a sentiment I want to believe in. It's one worth fighting for. Never got closure on what gives the Dragon Ball powers? Did you forget what I taught you, Therion? Trust is the first step towards betrayal. We're shadows in the night, you and I. We've nothing to gain from trust. You might be right. We're nothing but good-for-nothing thieves at the end of the day. We're parasites, stealing from others to keep ourselves going. But Darius, even bottom feeders like us can know what trust is. Don't preach to me, you worthless little worm. Alright, you're gonna get fucked. Not my items. Actually, that fucks up my my BP plan. Yeah, just one of these. And then I will go first. His armor's corroded too, so this is really gonna hurt. You were always so confident in yourself, Therian. But for all your skills, there was always someone making more. I suppose that's the price of having a soft heart. I guess the rich and hard-hearted made better company than I did. You know I can't hold a candle to your skills as a tea leaf. So I had to do whatever it took to survive. I think he's the only guy that talks in his boss fight. Thanks for the item, sucker. Then I'll go first. Because I want to Alfric's auspices so I can 1,000 spears twice in a row. Later, kid. Just got repeatedly stabbed by this fucking pneumatic drill arm on Ulbrich. So, it's finally over. Looks like it, partner. What was it that you wanted? Did you get it after you betrayed me? You're so predictable, Therian. I wanted to see the view from the top, and I would have stepped on anyone to get ahead. It was fine if nobody believed in me. As long as I could keep climbing, I didn't need anybody else. I'll be at the top. Me. You got stabbed a lot to run away. Farewell, partner. Damn it. Who cares about the stones? I have money. I can start over somewhere else. Oh? You there. Help me carry this gold. This and this and this. All of it. It's all mine. You traitors. Traitors? That requires loyalty first. We're only here for the money. Exactly. Gareth was probably the only one who gave a damn about you. Look at all his money. It's all ours now. Someone help me. They took all my gold. Partner, please. Heathcote. Mr. Sheridan. Mr. Therian, I didn't even say his name properly. I guess we just left Darius to bleed to death in that ruin. In the flesh. That's where he got stabbed in the flesh. I'm getting too old for adventures like this. Perhaps it's time I started acting my age. I'm so happy to see you back safely. I apologize if I made you worry.
まったくだ。心配させやがって。
You even had me worried, old man. Pardon?
なんでもない。
It's nothing.
それよりも
More importantly, use your Dragon Balls. Don't lose them this time.
盗まれるん。
I can't thank you enough. Your promise has been fulfilled. I shall remove the band now. Heathcote, the key, please. A key won't be necessary, milady. What do you mean? The lock's already been undone. What?
そのようだ。
He's right. But when? I discreetly unlocked it when you first suggested it. That was ages ago. Mr. Therian, did you know it was unlocked the whole time?
さて、
Would it matter at this point?
それよりもコーデリア。その流石はただの宝石ではない。
So tell me what's so special about these stones.
ダリウスは大きな力。
Darius said they could grant him some great power. Well, allow me to answer in your stead, Miss Ravis. The Dragon Stones are the keys to unlocking the Gate of Finis.
フィニスの
And that is a gate that, if opened, can change this very world, or so the legends say. It may sound like a mere fairy tale, and yet
ダリウスはその
Darius believed it.
ダリウスがあれだけの
Do you think the Dragon Stones granted Darius the power to rule all those thieves?
流石の力。
I can't say for sure, but whether or not its power or the gate exists. The Ravis family has been the guardians of these stones for generations.
雲をつかむような話だな。
It's a great story and everything, Heathcote, but it's got nothing to do with me.
代わりの
Of course it doesn't. Your promise to the Ravis family has been fulfilled. Mr. Therian.
じゃあな。
Well, I guess this is goodbye. Later, Gators. Mr. Therian,
もう何の関わりもないはずだ。
can't you just let me walk away in silence for once? Or is there something else you need me to do? No, of course not. She simply came to see you off.
律儀
You don't need to do that.
そんなことはありません。
I understand, but I just had to this time.
お礼を申し上げる前に出て行ってしまわれる。
You left before I could properly thank you.
では改めまして、
Without you, who knows what would have befallen my family's heirlooms.
当家の家宝を
But you risked your life to see them restored, and for that you have my eternal gratitude.
礼はいらない。
I don't need thanks. Like I said, I was just fulfilling my half of a deal.
でも助けていただいたことは事実です。
Even still, the fact that you helped me is undeniable.
そうか。
If you insist.
れで
Where will you go?
これからど
さあな。また
Wherever my feet take me.
当てのない旅。
So it's a wanderer's life for you then. More or less.
わかりました
I wish you a safe journey, Mr. Therian.
私たちは
Farewell.
コーデリア、
Cordelia.
ありがとうよ。
Thank you. Okay, see ya. And then he left. Finn. Maybe one of them is in the town still for a post-story quest. So we got 2 characters done. All that's left is Primrose now. We can do her next time. Yeah, level 40, she's 72. I think she'll be just fine. Plus all she does is like dance and seduce dudes, so. Oh, do we have to inquire you? Maybe that's the deal. Because I really want to sort that quest out. It's a super fucking vague one. Which is why I don't like it. Tavern's downstairs. Whoops, change party. To actually, yeah, we're back to Tressa. We're back to our core party now. But we actually need Alpha and analyze that guy. Yeah, I'm guessing she wants someone brought to her, but I have no idea who the fuck it could be. What the fuck? I can't inquire him either. Oh. Why am I even here then? I guess we're looking for the butler. There we go. The butler of the Ravis family, but formerly a brilliant thief. He's stolen countless treasures from across the world, from desert palaces to flatland castles and beyond. He now uses those same skills to protect the manor and Cordelia from any who wish to harm them.
ありがとうな。
Always looking for a bargain. Not with that, though. I've received the most peculiar letter. To the butler of Ravis Manor. Your most precious treasure will soon be mine. Night Eye.
おやおや。
It appears to be a warning of sorts, and one that cannot be taken lightly. I found it on the vase in the hallway. Anyone who can get that far into the manor is a serious threat. Fortunately, I know just what Night Eye is after. This gem is called the Cat's Eye, if you look closely. You can see how it glimmers, just like a feline's eyes at night. Who gives a shit?
実は
Truth be told, I know a little about our would-be thief. He and I aren't so different in age.
それでです。
If it's not too much trouble, could you bring Night Eye here for me? He's probably gloating about somewhere with that obnoxious laugh of his. That's not a clue. Just visit every tavern in the game? I don't have time for that right now. Gloating about it somewhere? Oh, man. Because, like, we're kind of learning about things from all the main stories, but I think someone said we needed a bunch of side quests to get the final boss unlocked. And I'm a little worried about that, because we have a few jobs outstanding. Dun 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 dun. Just her left. And then for... Ugh, we're not done a single region. Looks like we're done roughly half the quests. There's a monster outside Whisper Mill. I don't want to deal with that right now. Let's not get carried away and play too much. let's wrap it up for the night so we can start fresh next time with some side quests and Primrose's story. Where's the save point? Save point's up here. So yeah, we'll finish off Primrose's chapter 3, and then we'll do some more side quests before we do her chapter 4. And then hopefully we've got enough gossip and stuff to see what who's actually behind all this. It's definitely got something to do about that Gate of Finis, because it's like they're all involved with it somehow, except for Tressa. I have no fucking clue what her problem is. I think that Graham Crossford guy's involved with the Gate, because Tressa and Alphen also know about him. But it seems everybody's involved with it somehow, either the fall of Hornburg or the Gate or people trying to open it. And we'll just have to see how Primrose is involved. That's for next time, though. Let's save it again just to be safe. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you later.